months after the earthquake, it's still a miserable life for 1.5 million homeless Haitians, surrounded by rubble, few jobs, and now hurricane season. One consolation, World Cup fever in a soccer-crazy land. This was the three-story headquarters of Haiti's Soccer Federation till the earthquake. At least 30 officials died, and one official later on said that soccer will be Haiti's best therapy.
That was NBC's Martin Fletcher reporting from Haiti just months after the devastating 7.0 earthquake there. Joining us now on set, former Democratic House Majority Leader Dick Gephardt and the founder of L'Athletic, AT, Bobby Duvall. Together they're working to bring a professional soccer complex and much more to Haiti through their work with development company Delos International. Thank you very much, both of you, for being with us. You know, soccer, it just keeps coming back to this show one way or another. And now I'm thinking, about a few months ago, I began to think it's not just Joe who's got some crazy, weird boutique sport that he's interested in, that it's actually growing among the young people of not just this country, but many others, and that there's something about it that is special and that can spread something that maybe other sports can't. Would you like to begin?
Well, Bobby is a hero in Haiti and across the world because he understands that soccer and sports give young people hope and allows them to be trained and allows them to understand a lot about their life in front of them. And you really need to hear from him of what he's done. We've been a little help at Delos. We're into wellness housing in the United States, and we've contributed a chunk of money, but Bobby's making it work in Haiti.
And how is it working? The sport itself, and then we'll talk about what it is that you're doing. I mean, you could go there with a lot of other different ideas.
What do you mean the sport itself?
Soccer and young people.
Well, you know, soccer is a worldwide game and has become very global. The thing is that what we are doing at Athletic, we are trying to use this enthusiasm that exists to bring the kids, the hearts and mind, and try to have them captive there in something they love. But you give them the conditions. You feed them every day. You try to organize the games for them. You give them good training. And through the process, you educate them and you sensitize them about their lives in general. And hopefully that, you know, the teachings of that game will be able to help them in the life in general. That's the basic philosophy that I've been.
So where are you in the process of your goals there with building a stadium? I can't imagine the conditions there are easy.
Well, they're horrendous. I mean, the field that we're going to build the stadium was full of people, about 10,000 people, right after the earthquake. But because I've been around in the area in Cité Soleil for the last 18 years, it just took me one speech with the general population and to tell them, listen, you want to have the future for your kids, it's either you let me use the land, because they were using it for tent cities, or you stay there. And they chose overnight to move out because they do value what we've been doing, because feeding the kids every day, sending them to school, training them, I think the population appreciated that. So as soon as they left, what we did, we filled it up with rubble, and that solved our, you know, sewer system. And now we just, you know, adding more to make it a reality.
The goals are enormous. You want a team that can play on the international level. You want more than one team. You want to do things that you would think, from looking at those pictures and from knowing what we know about where Haiti has been left in the wake of the earthquake, but even before.
Well, you know, the biggest step starts with the smallest step, right? The biggest goals. I think that it's not such an outrageous thought that, you know, people want to play, because the concept of, because we are a very, you know, in country in difficulties, you know, it's soccer responds to a lot of these difficulties. And all we're trying to do, all I'm trying to do with, you know, the development of the sports and the training and the infrastructure, is to give the better conditions for them to really appreciate and develop. You see? So I don't think it's totally outrageous to be able to, you know, create a nice condition to create a nice field, stadium, and then because they are working every day. They've been doing the job, the kids, but they don't get to their potential because they are not the conditions
and
for
you will get them there.
Yeah.
John Hellman, don't let Dick Gephardt leave without asking.
I was going to say, Alex says that I'm my time, so I'm going to get Dick Gephardt here. We got to do a little politics.
Just war game it all out now.
Quickly, all right? Supreme Court tomorrow. What's going to happen? And election, what's going to happen?
No one knows, but I think they're going to uphold the law, and I think Obama's going to win the election.
Wow, well, those are two pretty confident, good Democratic talking points.
Absolutely.
Well done. If the law gets struck down, what's the political fallout? Good, bad for Romney, the president? What's the line if they strike it all down?
There's too much, conjecture about. I don't think it makes a big difference. People say whoever loses will have more energy in the election. That may be true, but this election will largely be about the economy and the future, which is what usually it is.
All right, Dick Gephardt and Bobby Duvall, thank you very much, and thanks for what you're doing in Haiti. It's an incredible project. Come back and keep us posted.
Yeah,
shall you? I would love to. I went there many years ago. I would love to go again.
Okay.
More Morning Joe in just a moment. That would be great. We should go down.